kind of the question. But then will CyberGoose have enough to fight once they've used that roar? You know, how do their fights look?
Our team in the round 1 upper bracket wants to suddenly turn it around. Like, I know we're only in game 1, but I cannot fathom this idea even existing. Like, it is like the perfect storyline for a qualifier.
It would be super cool, wouldn't it? And then, you know, everyone's got a team to cheer for, an underdog to cheer for coming into TI as well, because there's always got to be one, like, plucky little team which is just like, maybe they don't.
And just all for the boomers who still play Dota, like Solo, it's going to give so much hope. He's 34.
Yo, imagine
he can get to TI,
Solo versus no one at TI. What a throwback. Previously used to dominate on VP, didn't they?
Don't have the NSA in bot lane, but it's
no,
really
it's 1 second
lane.
cooldown, so Mirror will be okay. But oh, they catch out Toronto Tokyo instead. Right click's coming through. He's got the one. Tokyo as CyberGoose, they start off this bottom lane very, very strong.
Yeah, I think, wasn't it? Was it Navi that played the SD and Kunkka? I can't remember what team it was, but like SD and Kunkka, SD and Lina, it's always hit a disruption and then use your spell to set up the kill. And here he goes
Mirror
pretty low from the bug grenade, but
yeah, LSA coming down. Right clicks are gonna
Heroes get that kill. It is going to give them a lot of confidence as they're trying to go onto the Lina. And Kiyotaka, he's coming in, so they need to get this kill quickly, otherwise TI14 is going to have a million ghosts to their face.
Yeah, TI14 sees the DP coming, but it's just going to try and stand here. LSA run away, getting through the Bramble Maze, but TI14 will not be escaping this one. He is going to fall. There's a couple of supports dying as well as Toronto Tokyo as Chira Jr. Going to get rooted up. He needs to get away from this. The shield crash going to help out, but not enough. Kiyotaka gets another one. And then,
especially because Lina had already put herself into pretty much kind of a death position that there's no real core to lean on if he does TP in. And Kiyotaka gets cliffed, does have a TP. And with the root up, that should provide plenty of lockdown for Nightfall. To get on top and to get a clean up kill.
Splat. Yeah. Up to his first fight off the game and immediately grab himself a kill. As Aurora's going to be there onto Kiyotaka. Notice making the rotation. Solo helping out as well. Drops a demonic kills coming through if you do use it at the right time. Top lane. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about going for Nightfall here. Nightfall gets seen. Chira Jr. jumps and does connect here. Notice running in from the sideline, but the RP coming in, turning it around and stopping Nightfall from going down. And now, well, Notice he's going to be the one in trouble. Has to throw out the roar to the Magnus, but Nightfall's back in and takes him out. The Beastmaster is dead. Chira Jr. going for the Rolling Thunder, though. Should bring down Mirror here. Still looking for Nightfall, but Panto, he's nearby. Going to throw out the heal. Chira Jr. as well. Gonna have to get himself back here, but they're still doing good work, and Kiyotaka is gonna die. Demonic
expecting that one good fight to come.
Yeah, potentially.
Kiyotaka's looking for Blade Mail, actually. Just Axe Blade Mail. So he doesn't think he's gonna be able to buy a full BKB in time for like the big fight. I have no idea if he's gonna commit to it, but yeah. We'll see.
I mean, just in general, when you're playing against Lina, right? Like, if her idea on the fight is just to blow up the biggest team fight hero, which is Kiyotaka, then having that blade mail on, you know, not planning on getting one, so.
There's a very, they go for Roshan inside a piece. Of course, Beastmaster will come with Overlord. It's a very easy Roshan to take. And we just mentioned how Aurora kind of in like farm mode, right? They're waiting for CyberGoose to present themselves a fight. Maybe they dive a tier 2 or they go a little bit to travel. He could TP onto the Beastmaster summons, but then he has the Dragon Lance, the Maelstrom, you know, the farming items for the Lina. Opting to go for a really early Hurricane Pike. Of course, if Magnus wants to blink on top, Chira Jr. does.
Against the Phantom Assassin. However, getting a couple of these Demonic Purges off in this fight onto it, you really want to Demonic Purge the PA. You also really want to Demonic Purge the Death Prophet. So there's two fantastic targets for Demonic Purge. But of course, being able to use both inside an engagement is kind of hard. And yeah, they just grab this Tormentor at 20 minutes. Very nicely done. Now, can they get out cleanly?
We've seen a team take Tormentor, and there's always one player that skips the next wave or takes the Lotus or does something in the area. Oh, okay.
Your theories are wonderful, T. As well.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I enjoyed our WhatsApp messaging this morning. It was pretty funny.
Indeed.
Oh, Willow might be dead. I'm going to say might in that caster voice, but he is dead.
Just unexpected. No.
Immediately again, just looking for this aggression. Solo leading the charge under the cover of the smoke. Don't see anybody yet. Kiyotaka down on the low ground. Not really going to be a realistic target here.
It was really nice positioning from Kiyotaka to hug those trees to break the smoke.
Yeah, on the low ground, it's very unusual. Now the silence out onto the Beastmaster, which is now level, but they're just going to get right up in Kiyotaka's face. Kiyotaka, though, popping everything here, and a nice terrorize going to force back Chira Jr. Chira Jr. needs to get off the ulti. Laguna coming out onto Kiyotaka as well, but it's just not going to be enough. There's AURORA coming out onto Toronto Tokyo. This is looking like a full disengage, but they've left behind the Pangolier.
That is the mistake that, like you said, AURORA, they see it, they punish it, and it is going to give them some good confidence. With the Aegis being taken away, with Nightfall, they see the Beastmaster for a second.
They've seen Notice just straight up RP the guy, and Toronto Tokyo will land the skewer there, and that should secure them the kill.
He wants an MKB to kill PA, then he wants something satanic good to stand his ground like they... Alina, that isn't... Okay, hold up, Pang instead. Yeah, she can at least stop the stuns, but with an RP, it doesn't matter at all. Can they find the Oracle? Can they lock down the Magnus? Can they kill a Death Roll for a PA?
Just as Roche respawns, Oracle's actually going to reveal himself here. This may be the target they want on the side of CyberGeese. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of on the Pangolier to go and lock down Panto, and he does exactly that, but Solo just gets evaporated from the fight straight off the bat. Now Notice looking onto Panto as well, so everything just being used onto the Oracle here. I mean, he's kind of already dead, I reckon. Oh, he actually survived through it, and Nightfall still just going crazy on the backline. So look at the TI14 who's trying to get away. Low health, BKB about to run out as well. Turns around with the LSA. Nightfall still looking. Gonna pop that blur, trying to find TA2000. Can he get out? It looks like he can. TP will be successful. Solo buys back, comes in, tries to get... Oh no! He tries to get the wisdom, but he gets cut down again. Die back for Mr. Solo. And Nightfall just cutting through everybody in that fight, completely uncontested.
Yeah, at the start of the engagement, sure, Kiyotaka can now solo Roshan as well in the meantime, but yeah, the Pangolier, he found the Oracle, he jumped in, but already the positioning of CyberGeese, it was so split that the Willow, the Mag, the P...
Last fight, to be honest with you, because the Pango gets on the Oracle, which is fantastic. Like, Chira Jr., job done, good stuff.
Yep.
Oracle forced to ulti himself, and then what does Notice do with that kind of gift he's been given? Is he's actually going to be forced to BKB and TP out from this one, but TP's very late here. The BKB's going to finish, and there's already a route upon him. Noticed a tree.
As AURORA just start hitting the tier 3.
That happened for me, unfortunately. I've always had to buy them, which is annoying.
We harded it one time, but that was more for you know, the Wii Fresh rather than anything else.
Right. Tier 3 tower is going to fall. Now look over towards the melee barracks as well. Kiyotaka going in deep here with his exorcism, threatening Notice, forcing them back, saying, you are not stopping us from taking these barracks. And CyberGeese, I think, are having to accept that fact. Middle barracks are gone. Nightfall, well, he wants more, but he won't be getting it because there's a tier 2 tower.
Every time Rumpy hero units, so they do less damage to heroes.
Yeah. Nightfall, BKB jump in onto Solo, sees the opportunity and takes it. He is gone, and now a grab from Toronto Tokyo as well, finding Noticed on the Beastmaster. No rule for you. Oh, maybe he does get it off just in time, actually, onto Nightfall. So his first death will come, but BKB is still available. Oh, no longer available, actually, for life number 2. And stolen RP for problems. Hello, CyberGeese, and they wake it up to this series. They still need to do a little bit more to Nightfall. Nightfall trying to stay on top of the Lina. Lina trying to fire it up. There's Satanic coming out from Nightfall. Nightfall lifted up, thrown back, damage comes in, but they will not finish her off. Nightfall will live. TA2000 will not, could not take on anybody, and again Toronto Tokyo is there. Low uses a horn toss, drags him back.
The Oracle getting thrown onto the PA, it barely keeps him alive, and CyberGeese, they lose mid racks, going to be losing top racks now due to the exorcism. It is now Mega Creep at the 34 minute mark. Kiyotaka blinks back in. He wants to break them. He wants to win game 1.
Yeah, and they might get it here. Down goes Solo. Notice throws out the Roar, but immediately dying afterwards. Skewer back onto the Pangolier, and there it is. GG is called in game number 1 here. AURORA, a decisive first blow against CyberGeese. Not a bad attempt. We saw moments.
Full lane, be aggressive, and don't fall victim to the insane turnaround AURORA have.
By their offlane picks as well, and they go for like Axe and Tide and stuff pretty exclusively. Never really bother with pushing out waves. Panto is going to take some damage here. Solo basically just 1v2ing, soloing them, I guess, and doing a pretty good job of it. Oh, Mira, he's pretty deep behind enemy lines here. Fortunately, Solo has used his disruption. Very long cooldown at level 1, but is it going to make a difference? The right clicks are going to be there. Problems has the power shot as well. Can get this kill if he wants to, and there it is. The power shot comes through. Mira
onto Windrunner and get some extra XP. Could be the small factors that come into play to giving life to this game for Cyber Geese.
Absolutely. Nice little power shot there from Problems as well to secure the range creep. So already starting things off quite nicely, giving us some hope. As down on the bottom side, immediate aggression coming out onto Solo. He's only used the self-disruption, but Mira just keeps on clicking him. Will not give up the chase. Hopeful for Nightfall. He's just going to focus on the farm. It's a TP down to the bottom side here. Panto getting on top of Solo. Solo, yeah, he's a goner. But
he gets a kill first.
All right. Oh, that goes down. More space for Noticed as well to keep on putting pressure onto the Ursa.
Kind of want to play Shadow Demon, though. Maybe not after this part, but all the other parts.
Yeah, just come run back to lane. Almost immediately die again. Blood Grenade connects, but he's got the tango going, so he will be okay. Down in the bottom lane on the Dawnbreaker. Of course, not his like signature hero. Nightfall kind of plays the more kind of notable Dawnbreaker on carry, but kind of forced into it due to the flex and not having the greatest time. As Nightfall going for Solo here, but taking quite a lot of damage in the process. But we'll be able to get on top of the Solo. But Notice coming in, bringing down Nightfall. One more click will be required from the Pangolier, or Problems could just do it with a bunch of arrows in his head instead. Down he goes. Solo still alive here, baiting them in really, really deep as Kiyotaka arrives. Kiyotaka, though, doesn't have the mana at the moment. Going to try and wand up, get the stick out as well, and get the orb across over to the side, just looking to escape. Chiro Jr. won't be able to find anybody else here. Trying to run down Mira. That Brown Brutes. So, ooh, good deny on that DD from Problems as well. That is definitely making sure they don't have problems in the future. And now, maybe looking for the kill. Ava, toss, Mira will die.
To join any of the early fights. Diving bottom though, do they have any TPs to help out? And he does have the TP, no Sunder available on the Terrorblade. As we get one creep away.
Awkward, but just running away. Snowball's going to come through. Mira, does he have anything else? He doesn't, but the Dawnbreaker ulti cancelled out. TI14 still alive. Sunder level 6, he's living. Oh, what a timing. And so heads up for TI14 as well, as Noticed up in the top side. I think he's fine.
I think he's fine, yeah, I agree. Solo just waddling in once more.
And so it's kind of going to get jumped here. Power shot goes a little awry, but Solo's on the case anyway. And Nightfall is, yeah, he's got no spells left. This Ursa is just dead on your screens, guys.
He had 12 Fury swipes. Even the creep on the right-hand side, it was seconds away from the creep dying. That also would have given the Terrorblade 6. But yeah, Aurora, it feels like they're on like a slippery slope, and when they see a hero, they commit with no stop button. They are just running at the top lane, they then die bot lane.
It's one of these situations where I really, really like being wrong here. Like,
Aurora, in a different, if you were to repeat this game as Chiro Jr., it does get deleted. Like, I feel like
come back down to bottom. What do you think the reason is for making that decision? What factors go into that decision?
Let's see if he dies.
Nightfall does pop the Enrage, but he's got so many spells on him right now. And of course, Solo there with the Demonic Purge as well. Snowball gonna buy him a bit of time. And they are running out of resources on the side of Cyber Geese. They've lost Chiro Jr. Problems also gonna get mauled by the Ursa. Nightfall surely will die, but he takes down 2, 3, maybe even 4 with him. Notice also gonna be dropping. He's got no way out. He's dead as well.
2 or 3 skirmishes to get to that level of execution. And
now pressure again coming out onto Problems. Problems won't be getting away from this one, I don't believe it though. Solo is nearby with that disruption, and they've taken down Mira in the front line, so it's trader supports right now. Can they catch Kiyotaka? Swashbuckle going to be off the mark, which means he's got plenty of mana to keep on using. Solo gets thrown over, but he's in this sneak. Disruption would have been super cool, but
yeah, that would have been everything you want to see. Okay, so they're starting onto the door, breaking the ball.
Aggressive, yeah. Mira, Panto, both going to turn up, of course, to respond to this one, but Solo walking away from it, and they will kill off Mira, and Toronto Tokyo going to die here as well. So a nice couple of kills from the side of the Cyber Geese, as, well, Problems takes a ton of damage chasing him down with a chip. TI14 getting jumped up on the top side, immediate coil with the Dolnaughty coming in over the top as well. Snowball going to miss though, excellent disruption. Solo, he is always there, he's a step ahead of the game, and TI2000 will cut down Mira. We're now looking for a target to get off that Sunder, but he's got to be careful. The silence is going to be there. He's running away, but he's dead. Panto catches him out. The Sprout comes down, and they'll kill off the Terrorblade. Problems meanwhile chasing Panto, but Solo getting killed off by Kiyotaka. And Problems is kind of having issues here with getting the kill as, oh, okay. Chira Jr. gets the Blink Dagger, gets the kill, and takes him down. Panto will not be escaping either.
Very quickly turn. Like, in a single tiny blink, every hero on Cyber Geese just did like a 180. It's like, wait, we have a spell, let's just throw it onto the tiny. So really good communication there, but yeah, Kiyotaka, when he isn't perfectly chained down by nearly every hero on Cyber.
They see the slightly more difficult, but also very possible play to kill off the puck instead, and they take that opportunity. Aurora, how about that?
Sure.
Oh, cool.
I mean, that's also quite a meme statement, because, you know, they are 12 with 9 Pandas. Then before that, he then was at TI9.
Didn't look too great, but let's see if they can make some improvements from last time. Mira has been caught out a little bit, completely ditched by Kiyotaka here, as makes sense.
Game won it. And it hurt more than it helped in Panto. Let's get his TP cancelled, and he's dying for placing a ward. There's 2 casualties of a Nature's Prophet in the support role. Usual teleportation, get that deep ward, and then smoke on it later. So really good there from Cyber Geese to finish that. No Glimmer on the Tiny. He's already used the call very early on.
Yeah, it's a good catch onto the Shadow Demon as well. It's exactly who you want to be taking out there. He still had the disruption through the whole thing. Wanted to save it, but now Chira Jr. is being beaten down by the Ursa. Does get the kill, and Tiny is dead. Oh dear. Not the play they're looking for. Losing 2 in the mid, and yet Aurora, they are just not anywhere else right now. They are not on the map. Nightfall getting jumped by Problems. Looking to bring down Nightfall.
The classic.
It's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when Focus Fire is on cooldown, guys, what do we think they used it on?
Oh,
which is dead.
His own demise.
Yeah. What do we think?
In the Ursa. That is a 200 gold window.
Short window indeed, yeah. Urus here. Time to go clubbing. They will be able to take him down, cancelling out the blink with a well-timed power shot. Mira will die. But heavy-handed from Solo, but that's all right.
Rolling onto the puck.
Yeah, this is good. They've got to call it out. The combo, the toss, it's going to be there, and it's going to be...
Puck has buyback.
Is he looking for a steal, or is he looking for a tie? He's looking for Solo, and he's going to find him. See you later, buddy. Chira Jr. also forced to BKB and get away from Nightfall, but Nightfall BKB looking pretty low here, but in the front lines, notice it's already gone. There will not be a Pangolier unless he buys back, which he does. Trying to jump away. TI2000, very low goes for the Sunder, doesn't find it. He's gone as well. Aurora, they come back, they take the fight, and they will and potentially secure themselves. Where's Shan here? There is nothing they can do now on the side of the Cyber Geese. In fact, Chira Jr. has been found by Mira as well. Mira may have died, but...
How aggressive he is.
Yeah.
Nope, Soda's dead. Puck pick off. Take the gem. Deward the map, control the vision, don't enable the jumps, and he goes and grabs the Pango and Dawn, Nature's Prophet, very quickly jumping in. Well, because it's like, graphs going up, you kill Puck, life's great.
Yeah.
Death.
Get yourself a nice easy rush. Oh, never mind.
No.
He turns around, but there's a BKB and in this fight. They're going to be doing it with at least 2 barracks down. Here we go. Rolling Thunder coming out. Notice going to start this fight by trying to lock down Nightfall. Nightfall gets off the BKB. They're just going to try and look for the reset here on Aurora. They don't fancy playing into this sort of disadvantage. Notice still getting himself out. Kiyotaka. Nice orb away. We'll be fine. These orbs, you just never know if he's actually going to appear on them. And most of the time he is. And trying to phase shift off and once again just jukes them all out. Toronto Tokyo is kind of been baited by this as well though, as he goes in solo. Dead again. Cannot stay alive. Caught by the Ursa. Mira getting kind of low here. But he's going to be able to get out absolutely fine. Meta on cooldown for 15 seconds here. And here we go. Coil comes out from Kiyotaka. Takes a little bit of damage for it, but whoa. TI14 just snaps the coil and dies. Oh no, that's a very, very anticlimactic way to end this game. But in fairness, that's kind of this game in a nutshell. Everything was so even. One poor Roche fight, and everything's just absolutely falling apart. Spaghetti is out of the fanny pack. It is not looking good here in game number 2.
Skirmishing pickoffs and ensure that you never feel like you're truly scaling into the game.
No, definitely, and a lot of this is going to come down to
Terrorblade, where he's got the wave close to his tower. He's just hitting creeps. He's going to be fine. But if he's playing close to the Dire Tower and there's Infernal Blades on him with Scorched Earth plus Chilling Touch, so there is a lot of kill threat being a fragile agility hero. In the current minute, no. Fast forward 2 to 3 minutes, depending on lane position, then yes, there could be some problems. Already problems goes for the block on the small camp. So they are trying to set up the lane in a position where the Terrorblade doesn't die. Also grabs the wave as well, so we'll be connecting that around.
Yep.
To ensure Terrorblade is as close to his tower as possible. Also helps that Terrorblade in the correct matchup with Reflection is also pretty strong. But
yeah, he's got very, very strong ability in that regard.
Ooh, Mira trying to go for the kill and solo. Two sticks
that is
available.
Standing here, changing their minds.
Ooh, Problems nearly got cold feeted in the top lane. Is that connected? But one more Chilling Touch. He's trying to just hide behind a branch and another branch. He just ate them both. But it feels like they're going to be late. Mira should be able to get this before Willow steps up the high ground.
Well, I'll just go for the kill instead. Mira does not have mana for disruption just yet. Stick wouldn't get in there.
Setting himself up for the bot room. Mira's here, gets tossed, brambled, but the room stopped. Brewmaster is rotating over. He does have the 6.
Mira is going to lose his life, but can they get anything in response? Chiro Jr. getting chased, he's surrounded by pandas. Kiyotaka's on him as well, and with the amplified damage, the Tiny will not be escaping this one. Tries to get over to the camp, but Kiyotaka takes him out with a right click. And Problems also going to be thrown onto the log pile here by the looks of it. Cold Feet going to come through, not even needed. Kid lane here, and well, he's going to have more than enough damage to bring down the silencer. Just trying to leech mid for a level 6.
Putting it bluntly, the most fuck you ultimates available in Dota 2, right?
Oh dear, Solo in the middle lane once again being jumped, but Kiyotaka says, nah, just kidding, bro. Just wanted to force you back, try and get this rune, but actually Chiro Jr. is going to be the one to be able to grab this one, but Mira is there. Does he have a level 6? He doesn't, so the shield rune should come out from Chiro Jr., which means that he is okay, although they're saying that there's a Doom on the sidelines here, and that might make the difference. Chiro still holding off on that bottle. I'm a little confused. Where was the shield rune? Anyway, Doom now coming out. Okay, and Willow's going to die as well. Although Notice might come in and save the day. Yeah, he will. There you go, buddy. You can live through it.
What if he gets doomed, right? It does apply a basic dispel.
I have 6 during that fight, so there was no chance of the demonic purge. Jeez, they've got so many dispels for this Aurora, actually.
Doesn't have Thunder. It's on cooldown. Disrupt the dodge.
Yeah, Nightfall's just going to grab another kill. Okay. That's 3 kill involvements in the space of... actually, only there for 2 of them, but... TI14 also going to just come sliding in from... Invis is going to be seen, though. Do they have the lockdown? They've got the Brambles coming out. Fear to follow. Bedlam's there. The damage is enough.
They're not going to get the kill. They're going to waste their time, but... Panto hiding behind the tree line, and then he does get seen. Really good. Wait, hold. Really good couple of kills. But Kiyotaka just zipped from tier 2 all the way into the mid lane. Oh no, not again!
He's back, baby! Let's go! Kiyotaka score! Oh man, if you can't handle him at his worst, then you don't deserve him at his best. That is Kiyotaka in a nutshell. But Doom going to be dropped here onto Notice, and Nightfall not going to give it this chase too easily. And with no Thunder available, of course, under the effects of Doom, he will just be dropping. No save possible.
All right, like
he's respawned again.
On the creep wave.
Eyes on everybody. Let's go! Woo! Straight in. No global this time around, as he will be able to bring down Chiro Jr. Jira Jr. though, still staying alive a little bit longer, but Panto will get camps. Be annoying, be up in their faces, but Nightfall about to walk up into this triangle. Gonna see TI14. Doom tries to get used here, but there's another disruption coming out from the Shadow Demon, and TI14 with that ulti might just be able to run out of those yet. They cannot land on the Doom. The stun comes out from Toronto Toko's Panda. They're still trying to run. Nightfall still trying to chase. Okay.
They are 4-manning top. They've smoked for this as well. They really, really don't want Solo to get to the international.
No, they do not.
No, zip over the tree line.
And no one's going to come to help him. He's just gone.
But Nightfall smoke also great from the Terrorblade. He's in the backline.
Yeah, they're going for this right now, but the Doom's going to come out onto the Terrorblade once again. He's going to try and stand his ground, throw out a couple of spells, but will most certainly be brought down. A double kill for Kiyotaka's Problem's also going to get coked up by Panto in the back here. TI14 enters the fight, looking for some enemies here, but not really finding any. They'll just have to leave, but I mean, Kiyotaka very aggressive with his BKB, wants to keep it going here. And Jira Jr. also going to get killed off, and even looking for more here. Kiyotaka just setting his team up for the +1 each and every time. And 1+1+1+1 is maybe going to equal 5 here, although in saying that, they're getting a little low on the TI1400. TI1400 out of mana, will take down 1, will take down 2. And Toronto Tokyo's gone as well. Solo turns up to this fight. TP out from Kiyotaka. Maybe Aurora getting a little bit carried away with that one.
They're playing together. We are seeing a global as we return to the game, but it's kind of a global to survive rather than a global to kill.
Yeah, and Kiyotaka's going to keep on going. The Sunder comes out. Life number 2 pretty much of Jira Jr. still getting bought low here as, well, Problem's going in deep here with the Bedlam, trying to deal some damage to Mira. Kiyotaka getting low on mana here. Disruption's going to come out from the sidelines. Is it going to be enough to keep Kiyotaka alive, though? Kiyotaka again going aggressively onto Notice and brings him down. Nightfall on top of Jira Jr. also going to fall. Kiyotaka finally dies to Solo, but TI1400 dead as well on the Medusa, trying to stand their ground here, and they just can't. 5 heroes dead on the side. Her or someone else nearby, and yeah, they're going to want TI1400. Solo's going to be there. The global is available, throws it down. Will that be enough to get TI1400 out of that? Lovely catch there from Panto, though, holding back TI1400. Kiyotaka into the cover of the BKB, keeps on harassing, but it's not going to be enough to kill the Medusas. Instead, they'll move over towards the Silencer, and he will die. Solo.
At any minute, you know Aurora is just going to find an entry to the fight, break them apart as they just slap Solo in the face for the, potentially the 6th time, but with a Solo crest and a pipe.
Oh, he's living. He's living. The damage coming back the other way, but he's still got a zip, and he's still looking for Solo. Oh my goodness. Let's see, Solo hiding in the trees, and yeah, this time
now there's no global. Kiyotaka can pretty much jump anyone. He finds the Medusa, turns his back, doesn't want to turn to stone for now, jumps in.
Yeah, Blast is sliding on through, but does actually land onto TI1400, who is getting very, very low on the mana here. With Nightfall coming on the side with the Doom available, they will be able to save down TI1400. It's in the middle of everyone. Noticed is getting body blocked. So
he did ping it out, so yeah, probably should be aware.
He has the dust. It's a little weird.
Not that aware then.
No, apparently not. Well, it does just outpace the Ice Blast. Nightfall closing the gap. Has a Doom if he really wants to throw it down here, but no, surely this could be the fight. Let's see. Gonna go for Panto. It's a little bit messy on the initiation, but they will be able to bring down the A. They actually won't be able to bring down the A. The A is absolutely fine for now. Damage coming out onto the Medusa. The Doom as well is going to be there. Mana running out for the Medusa as Toronto Tokyo popping that split, coming in on the side as well. And it doesn't look like TI1400 will be surviving much longer as Nightfall comes back in, looks onto the Medusa, jump across to the side from the Void Panda as they take down TI1400, look towards Notice. Notice dead as well. Avalanche toss back onto the Storm Spirit. Bedlam's going to be there to follow up as well, and they will get the kill onto Kiyotaka. Decent pick off here, but they have the follow-up. Dr. Tokyo chased out. Barracks at mid. Illusions doing absolute work.
Tokyo might even need to use split top depending on how they want to follow this up, but no stuns are in the neighborhood, so just gets to walk away. And yeah, Roshan is available. 9 seconds for Storm Spirit. Can they
There's a
take
chance here.
Roshan?
Roshan's getting low. Call comes out
Nightfall.
due to the poison from Mira. Triggering the
Time
Roars.
is in.
Kira Jr. tossed back onto the Shadow Demon. Immediate. In comes the Storm in the backline. Strategist take down Solo. Will be able to kill him off, so he's not going to be available. Noticed as well. Very low in this fight. Also going to die. Medusa needs to get her for damage right now, but she's doomed up again and taken out by Nightfall. Ah, they came close. They came very, very close side the Goose, but they couldn't finish off the Roche. And in come Aurora. Aegis onto Nightfall.
You gotta ask the question, will they call GG? Will they wait for the very last second to see their ancient fall? Medusa's
gotta
dead for
wait
44
till the bitter
seconds,
ends.
Terribly dead for 30.
You can't give up hope. Fire back from the Willow. Keep that ancient alive, Cyber Goose. There's still a dream, but what can they really do? Chira Jr. coming in, trying to fight, but Aurora, they want to go to Hamburg. They want to go to the road to the International. They're coming back. Global silence being used, but the ancient will fall, and GG.